You're still with me. Video 3. Okay, we've talked about holistic growth, talked about your mindset. We scratched the surface on it. Let's be honest. Okay, we didn't go that deep. Video 3 is going to be about this very, very necessary pillar that comes in front of a lot of other things. So we've got our mind right. We're focused on holistic growth. Before we get into massive scaling and systemization and all the kind of geeky stuff, it's this one principle that I want you to implement right away. Even if I turn off the video right after you hear it and you start doing what I say, that's great. I've gotten my message out to you. I've helped. Okay. Now, it's all about action. Okay. Imperfect action trumps perfectionism 100% of the time. Okay. I think Gary Vaynerchuk said it, but he said something along the lines of perfectionism is just masked insecurity. Okay. So if you're trying to make everything perfect, if you're thinking about developing a program or your new offer or whatever, if you're thinking about launching a Facebook ad or doing some organic to get your name out there, and you want to sit there and intellectualize it the whole time, you're going to sign up for a bunch of free courses, read all the books, take pages and pages of notes. Maybe you do it audio style like I do sometimes, and you dictate them, and then you want to review everything and you want to package it perfectly, and then you want to send it off to a coach like me to review it to make sure it's fine. Stop. Okay? That is going to paralyze you. So it's okay if it's not perfect. We actually learn a lot more from imperfect action than we do from trying to make it perfect every single time. Why? Even if you did make it perfect, if you hit a home run on your very first try, which is extremely rare, it's specious. Okay, that means it's theoretically plausible, but it's probably not going to happen. So even if you hit a home run on the first try, it's actually going to work against you. Why? Because hitting a home run on the first try, unless you make a Tesla and you got a lot of money behind it, it's going to run its course. Okay? And it might be 6 months, it might be 3 years, it might be 20 years. It's going to run its course, and then you're not going to have the tools to iterate and go forward. So if it's not perfect, but you're putting your ideas out there, you're taking on clients, even if you have imposter syndrome and you. Now, if you are claiming to be something you're not, that's a whole nother story. Don't do that. Okay. So if you're not an engineer and you're teaching engineers how to do engineering, that is fraud. That's not imposter syndrome. Okay. But if you taught yoga for 10 years and now you're taking your expertise online and you feel a little bit weird about it because you're not in person, you still know all the stuff you need to know about yoga. You're just doing it in a different way, and you are an expert. Okay, so just get your stuff out there. But chances are, if you're watching this, you're an expert and you're smart. Okay, I don't tend to work with people that think that they're low IQ. Okay, just I'm going to put it bluntly. People that resonate with me and my stuff, they tend to be pretty intelligent, which means they can fall victim to their own intelligence and try to overconsume stuff, overread before implementing. So all you got to do is read enough, then implement. Okay. So right now I have a fitness coach, I have sort of a life coach, and I have a couple of different business coaches. I pay all of them very, very well. Okay. Now, with them, I might consult with them. I might ask their opinion on stuff. They might be giving me stuff to do. I'm not going to say, well, I don't know about that. Let me check your math. I'm going to spend the next 10 weeks studying X, Y, or Z before I actually take any action. No, I'm way past that. Now, when I was a beginner and I was learning strength training and fitness and the endocrine system and, you know, biology, kinesiology, all that stuff, I thought that that was actually the key. Is just knowledge, right? So I memorized the entire human body. I knew that what rep scheme with heavy lifting would impact a male's testosterone. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. But did it actually help me to coach? No, it did not. It was a prerequisite. Okay, I'll give you that. It gave me a leg up. I knew a bunch of stuff that other people didn't really know. But as a coach, my clients only cared about getting better. So I should have focused on that primarily. They didn't need to know all that stuff. And me being an encyclopedia of knowledge and just telling them stuff that they didn't need to know wasn't actually helping them get to the next level. So luckily I learned that lesson in business, because now when I work with entrepreneurs and clients in this world, it's a lot faster. We just try to get progress as fast as humanly possible, assuming we've already hit the wheel of life. We're working on exactly what the goals should be according to the individual. We're just trying to get results, and we don't need to go into all of the behind the scenes. Now, I'm a constant student, and you should be too, but it shouldn't paralyze you in the process of taking action and actually getting results. So make sure you're taking action every single day. I'm not saying don't read, still read. Take more action, more outputs than inputs. All right, we'll see you in the next video.